The rise of China, from struggle to superpower. Once a vast land of ancient empires and breathtaking landscapes, China in the mid-20th century was far from the superpower it is today. It was a nation ravaged by colonial exploitation, warlord rivalries, and the scars of a devastating Japanese invasion. Yet, from these depths, the sleeping dragon rose, not through one single event, but through decades of calculated strategy, resilience, and the pursuit of an ambitious dream. By 1949, after years of civil war, China emerged as the People's Republic of China under the leadership of Mao Zedong. The country was impoverished, industrially backward, and heavily reliant on subsistence agriculture. It seemed impossible for China to ever rival the United States or the Soviet Union. Yet, Mao had a vision to make China strong and self-reliant. The early years were tumultuous. Mao launched the Great Leap Forward in the late 1950s, an ambitious but disastrous campaign to rapidly industrialize the nation. Millions perished in famine. However, even amidst this tragedy, key foundations were laid, basic industries were established, literacy rates began to rise, and infrastructure started to emerge. The true turning point came after Mao's death in 1976. Deng Xiaoping, a pragmatic and visionary leader, took the reins. Deng had one guiding principle: it doesn't matter whether a cat is black or white, as long as it catches mice. In other words, ideology would take a backseat to practical results. In 1978, Deng launched Reform and Opening Up, which blended socialist principles with free market mechanisms. Special economic zones, SEZ cities like Shenzhen, were transformed into experimental hubs of capitalism. Foreign investors were invited in with open arms, and the results were staggering. Factories sprouted like bamboo after the rain, churning out goods for export. Focus on education and technology. Deng knew that the future belonged to those who mastered technology. Massive investments were poured into education, and thousands of Chinese students were sent abroad to learn science and engineering. China became the world's factory, exporting everything from textiles to electronics. By the 1990s, Chinese-made products were filling shelves around the globe. As the new millennium dawned, China's ambitions grew bolder. Under leaders like Jiang Zemin, Hu Jintao, and later Xi Jinping, China aimed to dominate not just in manufacturing, but in technology, innovation, and global influence. Infrastructure boom. China launched one of the largest infrastructure projects in human history. The construction of highways, railroads, and airports connected even the most remote parts of the country. The Three Gorges Dam, the largest hydropower project in the world, symbolized China's engineering might. Military modernization. The People's Liberation Army, PLA, underwent a massive transformation. No longer just a force of sheer numbers, China invested in cutting-edge technology, stealth jets, aircraft carriers, and advanced missiles. The goal was clear: to rival the US in military power. Technological domination. By the 2010s, China wasn't just producing cheap goods, it was innovating. Companies like Huawei, Tencent, and Alibaba became global giants. The government heavily subsidized industries like AI, green energy, and space exploration. In 2019, China became the first nation to land a rover on the far side of the moon. Belt and Road Initiative, BRI. China's ambition to connect the world with its economy led to the launch of the Belt and Road Initiative in 2013. This project aimed to build a modern Silk Road, with railways, ports, and highways spanning Asia, Africa, and Europe. It was not just an economic venture but also a geopolitical move to spread China's influence. China's rise has not been without controversy or setbacks. Concerns about human rights, territorial disputes in the South China Sea, and trade wars with the United States have cast a shadow over its global ambitions. Additionally, its rapid growth has brought challenges like environmental degradation and inequality. But what sets China apart is its ability to adapt and endure. Each obstacle has been met with calculated responses, and its leaders have consistently played the long game. Today, China stands as the world's second-largest economy, a leader in technology, and a key player on the global stage. From the ashes of poverty and colonial exploitation, it has risen to challenge the dominance of the West. The story of China's rise is one of resilience, ambition, and relentless pursuit of progress. It is a tale of a nation that dared to dream big, reinvent itself, and redefine what it means to be a superpower in the modern world. And as the dragon continues to soar, the world watches closely, knowing that its next move will shape the 21st century.